wabarakatuh, and good morning everyone.
Good morning, welcome. We're all here and we're live on Instagram. We're here with Think Gourmet and we're going to be talking about Fentimans. For those who are not familiar with Fentimans, Fentimans is a botanically brewed beverage that is landed here in the Kingdom of Bahrain. So we're going to try 3 in the range for you this morning. And we're going to start with the apple and blackberry, then we're going to go to the rose lemonade, and then we're going to finish off with a very special curious cola. So we're going to taste the beverages first and get a better understanding of what we're dealing with, and then we're going to work out different ways that we can serve it with our friends and family at home. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off with a glass and some ice. I tell you what, we can try it on its own. So this is apple and blackberry. So one thing that you'll notice is that it's natural apple flavour. So if you buy...
No sugar?
There is sugar involved. There will always be sugar, and it's cane sugar. It's not chemical sweetener, it is a natural cane sugar. So you'll be able to taste the apples, you'll be able to taste blackberries, and it tastes natural. It doesn't taste like carton juices from the supermarket.
Yes.
It actually tastes like the fruit itself, which is key and important. So what we're going to do...
I will explain in Arabic. فيها حموضة شوي، طعم البلاك بيري أو البيريز فيها طالع، وفي نفس الوقت مع شوية لذعة من السباركلينج، طعم التفاح مع التشيري أو الكرز. I love it. I like it يعني because it's not too sweet.
That's the key ingredient. So, but obviously the weather's still a little bit cold right now, but adding ice is always key. So what I'm going to do, we're going to add a lot of ice. And we're going to show you a different way of serving it.
Okay.
So what we're going to do, sorry, give me a second, I'll load this up with ice. Because when a lot of people make drinks, they only put in a couple of cubes of ice.
Okay.
So you've got to make sure that the glass is full. Do you know why that is?
Why?
So it always has to be full of ice, because that is what's going to make the beverage cold. If you put in less ice and more of the drink, all it will do is melt the ice and you'll get water mixed with the drink, and that's what you don't want. The more ice, the colder it is going to be. So we're going to do something special now. So I'm going to take one of probably the most popular Arabic flavours when it comes to drinks. We all love lemon and mint. We all love lemon and mint. So what we're going to do, we're going to show you how you can make your own lemon and mint at home and incorporate that with Fentimans to make a lovely mocktail for you and your family at home. So what we're going to do, we're going to add lots of ice.
طبعا الليمون هي النكهة المفضلة عندنا في الوطن العربي، أو let's say it's the worldwide, everyone loves lemon.
Oh, fresh lemonade, even if you're in America, the lemonade stands, they're adding mint to add that little extra flavour, but we're going to have some fun. So what we're going to do, so we've got some fresh lemon juice. So what we're going to do, we're going to put in a measure of fresh lemon juice in there. And then what we're going to do, I've got sugar syrup, commonly known as simple syrup. All it is, you can make this at home, get yourself some white sugar and get yourself some boiling water, equal parts white sugar, equal parts boiling water, and then you let that chill in the fridge so you can decide on how sweet you would like it. So I'm putting in equal parts lemon juice, equal parts sugar. So then what happens, we're now going to add the mint. Now, when it comes to mint, look at this.
Everything is hiding here.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Secret space, secret space.
Okay.
So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you how to prepare mint. A lot of people don't know how to prepare mint.
Wow.
So going back from my old days of mixing drinks, I'm going to show you how to do it. So what we do, a lot of people will upset. You smell this. You don't smell anything. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring the flavours out.
But I smell, but not
A little bit,
Yes.
and I'll show you why. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring the flavours out.
Okay.
Now smell. So it's going to come out. So what we're going to do, we get 4 milliliters, we bring it to life and we shred it into the lemon juice. So we'll do that.
My mom can do this, but she didn't do this.
Yeah. A lot of people when making like mocktails, like mojitos at home, they'll put it in the bottom and they'll muddle, and all you're doing is bruising the leaves. You're not getting the flavours out. So it's best that the mint is fresh. So we're only going to get 4 leaves and then we're going to tear it. Okay? Nice and easy.
Wow.
That's it. So we're going to do one more. Okay. So we're going to put that in there. And then what we're going to do, if I can find my lid, here we go. And we'll check that up. Because we want this nice and hot. We're going to put this on top.
Wow.
Okay. So, halfway. We only want it halfway. And because it's so cold from the ice, we're going to top this up slightly. And we'll get our paper straws, no plastic.
I would love to capture this.
Okay, you'd like to capture this? Okay, we're ready. Nice and slow. Here we go.
Yeah.
Apple and blackberry
Let's go.
floating on lemon and mint.
So delicious. Wow.
Look at that. That is absolutely beautiful. That's actually better than I expected. So then what you can do, if you want to wow the family at home, you get yourself a fresh lemon.
Okay.
Then we're going to just cut. Mind the fingers.
Alright.
You can just cut yourself a little wheel and stick that on top. Please be my guest.
Thank you so much. It's lovely.
So we're incorporating the beautiful flavours of the apple and blackberry, and then we're mixing it with Arabic flavours,
Wow.
lemon and
I
mint.
love it.
It's not too tart, but you're still able to taste the natural flavours.
It's really tasty.
And it's something you can easily make at home. Not too complicated, nice and easy. Even if you don't have things at home, like this, you can still get a glass, fill it with ice, and then you can just get yourself a little spoon, put everything into a tall glass, and then you can just mix it with a spoon, and everything is there and ready to go. So
It's really tasty. I love it.
the most important thing is to keep it simple. Keep it absolutely simple, and then it's easy to do. So that was apple and blackberry. We're now going to move on to number 2. Are you ready? I know you're enjoying this, but are you ready for number 2?
It.
Perfect. So what we're going to do, we're going to talk about,
I will come back for it later.
we'll put it safely aside,
Yeah.
and then you'll be able to come back to it. So what we're going to do, we're going to talk about rose lemonade.
Save it for me, don't finish it.
We'll make sure, I'm keeping an eye on the camera crew. We're going to make sure that
Okay.
they're not doing anything shady in the background.
Okay.
So this is rose lemonade. So have you tried this before?
This I didn't try it. No.
Beautiful. So at least we're going to capture that live on Instagram. Very excited. So rose lemonade. We obviously know lemonade and some of the bigger brands, but when you add rose, it kind of gives you that beautiful flavour like Turkish delight.
Yes.
You know, the sweets and they're covered in the powdered sugar.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. With this, you will get the natural sweetness, not the heavily added sugar. But we're going to taste it in 2 different ways. So what we're going to do, we're going to get our glass again, and we're just going to try El Natural on its own, just so you can get a taste, and then we're going to show it a different way of serving it. Now put your nose, have a smell. It's not just about the flavours, you can smell it. It's that kind of beautiful. So for the people at home, the rose flavour that is inside, it is a natural rose oil, and it comes from the country of Bulgaria. So they bring the rose oil and they transport it to the UK and they use it in the fermenting process to create the rose lemonade.
And also it's in our culture, we are in love with anything flavored or taste.
I know.
You know
I know.
طبعا هذه الدرينك او هذه الشراب كل العرب راح يحبونه، اللي يحبون طعم الروز او الورد المحمدي. الطعم في غاية الروعة والريحة خيال. هو زيت الورد وريحته the smell is really amazing.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Are you ready for the next one?
So
You can drink that one. I'm going to let you have that one, and then while you're enjoying that, I'm going to show the people on their phones other ways of enjoying it. So rather than making a mocktail, I want to find ways. Everyone has different flavours, everyone has a different palate. Some may find that the rose flavour might be a little bit too strong. So also, what if we're hanging out, we're enjoying our time, but we only have one bottle left, but there's two of us. That might not be enough for two of us. Okay. So I'm going to show you how you can make a drink at home, and you can make one bottle last between two people. So you can spread it a lot further without losing any of the flavour. So what we're going to do is, once again, the most important thing is lots of ice. We need lots of ice.
And I just want to add something.
Sure.
That as a utility and as a coach or as a mentor, whenever anyone, want to do a brainstorming, want to do, they don't feel good and they want to feel good. These kind of drinks, whenever they put their emotion and their thinking and doing these kind of drinks, is taking them out of their needs.
100%, I completely agree with you. In the unfortunate situation that we're all in, some of us are stuck at home and it's finding something to do. Well, number one is watching us on Instagram Live, and then number two is keeping ourselves busy at home. This gives you something to focus on. Rather than the stuff that's going on in the outside world, we can actually put our minds to something, come up with something original, something creative, and something that we can do, whether we can do it with the kids or we can do it with the family, do it with the grandparents, and keep ourselves busy. Okay, so what we're going to do, this is something that I've made at home. Yes, I brought in my own bottle, I've made this at home. Yes, what is this? I'll tell you. We're going to make our drink a little bit healthier. So what I did, do you drink green tea?
You should.
Green tea, I've made this at home. So what you would do, you would make up, whether you get the tea bags or something like that, green tea is healthy, it's full of antioxidants, it's got natural caffeine, and it's a flavour that is not going to override a flavour. So what I did, I brewed some green tea at home, and I added fresh lemons, put it in a bottle, and I chilled it in the fridge at home. So 1 tea bag per cup, and then you can just put it, whether you have a jug, whether you have a bottle, and then once you brew it, let it chill, put it in a bottle, and let it cool overnight. I have not added any sugar. We want natural flavours, because there is already sugar that exists in our, here it is, our rose lemonade. So what we're going to do, we're not going to be making a cocktail, but we're going to show you how we can spread one drink further. So we have one bottle, but we have 2 people. So what we're going to do, we're going to just add some green tea. So this is chilled green tea with fresh lemon juice. And then what we're going to do, we're going to add the rose lemonade. We are not layering it, we are not trying to be fancy, we're trying to show you how we can make one drink, and then we have enough left over for a second drink. And then what we can do, we can have a little bit of this, and then we can spread this out.
Look to the color, how amazing it is. حبيت اللون، الريحة، ترى ريحة الورد اللي قاعد يطلع منه شيء خيال.
So have a taste of that. We've got another paper straw.
You don't want to taste it?
Oh, I already know.
You already know.
I already know.
You don't want?
I've been enjoying these for the last week.
Wow.
When I get home from work, I make myself one of these.
Really amazing.
But you're still tasting the rose, you're still tasting the lemonade.
Iced tea with the lemonade and the rose.
And it's not overpowering. And you can add as much of that as you like. So you're still getting the flavour, but it's not something that's going to overpower it, and you can still enjoy the roast. And it also reduces, it softens it. It doesn't kill off the flavour, it just softens it.
Yeah.
So that is number 2.
It's all healthy. Yeah, and with the flavor of
still the flavour.
Different flavor, yeah.
And so what we're going to do, before we go on to number 3, we're going to talk about a special competition. You may have seen that on the advertising. So with Think Gourmet, there is a website that you can get hold of these Fentimans products. And I believe Zahrah has a special
discount when you will use Zahrah 10. And again, I remind you, whenever you will order from Think Gourmet, you can get more discounted and less price than the market, around 25 to 30% less than what you will get in the market. Plus, if you will use my code Zahrah10, you will get 10% more.
On top?
On top.
That's amazing. Can I use your code?
Sure.
Okay, perfect. We all love a discount.
Yes.
And then we're going to have a little competition. I mentioned something a little bit earlier, and I'll mention it at the end. I'm going to ask a question before we finish up, and you can go and win a beautiful hamper basket full of goodies from Think Gourmet. You can. Let's do a quick showing, and then we can get on to the star of the show.
And this is what you will gonna get. It's amazing product. I'm in love with it. Healthy and beautiful snacks with also the drinks.
You got to have the drinks there. So at least if you win that prize, you can make some of these drinks that we've shown you at home.
How can they win the prize?
I'm going to ask a little question, but I'm going to wait till at the end because I mentioned something earlier and we're going to see who was watching. But to enter, you'll need to jump online and answer the question, but I'll ask that at the end because I already spoke about before, but I don't want them to remember just yet.
Okay.
So we hope they're watching from the start. So now what we're going to do, we're going to go to my favourite, and well, if you think about it, cola. Cola is probably the biggest style of soft drink in the world. There's so many different brands, but unfortunately the most commercial brands are just full of chemicals and sugar, and even a lot of the times the sugar is not even real. And if it's not sugar, what is it?
Exactly. I would like you to mention what they have here.
Okay.
But we need to compare it with other products as well.
Without naming brands. So what you're going to have, and we're going to have...
Without naming the brands.
Exactly.
I know the brands, but
I know.
without naming the brands.
But we're nice people here, we're not going to do that. So what we're going to do, we're talking about Curiosity Cola. Okay, now this is fermented. It is fermented with ginger root, and it's over that they put it in wooden barrels, and over the course of 7 days to bring out the natural flavours. So what we're going to do to start off with is that we're going to put them side by side.
Okay.
Side by side. So what I'm going to do is to demonstrate. Oh no, we're going to use this one.
Okay.
So this, sorry, I'm going to show you this. We're not going to bring the actual thing out because we're nice people.
Yeah.
So this is a common brand, let's just say, a brand that we all know. And when it comes to cola, people often forget what cola actually tastes like because it gets lost in a lot of sugars and a lot of additives. So with Fentimans, they actually ferment the ginger root and they put it in wooden barrels over the course of 7 days to bring out natural flavours. So everything that's added is natural. Yes, natural. And this is what cola should taste like.
Natural.
Natural. So it's all about...
How cola comes natural? Explain to me.
Cola comes natural.
How?
Well, that's the thing. Unfortunately, other companies will just keep adding bits and pieces, caramel flavours and corn-flavoured syrups and these kind of things.
But how does it natural?
But you're going to taste it. You're going to tell me. So you're going to taste the flavours inside.
Okay.
Okay. So
I should win the prize because you are keep asking the questions.
I think if anybody takes your discount, everybody wins. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to get you to try the common variety.
I don't like prize.
I know, but we have to for the video.
I have to do detox for 1 week.
That's okay, that's okay. Couple of sips of this and 20 minutes in the gym.
Okay.
Okay, so with that, you know exactly what you're tasting. So we're not going to describe it. So you've had that flavour, now I want you to smell this first.
Okay.
Smell this first, tell the viewers what they're smelling.
Cola.
You're smelling cola. There's more to it than that. Have a smell, smell again. You smell ginger,
Yeah.
you smell vanilla.
Ginger, vanilla, caramel.
Mm-hmm. Have a taste. Natural. So what you'll find is that with the sugar content, when you taste the more common variety, because it goes to such a bigger market, you'll taste more of the sugar than anything else.
Yes.
Here, you're going to get the natural flavours rather than tasting sugar, which is key, which is important. So as you're enjoying that, so anything that you put into it, you're tasting the actual cola. You're not tasting the sugar and getting a sugar buzz and a sugar high, but you actually enjoy the product for what it is.
Can I explain for them now?
Sure.
اوكي. طبعا لما احنا نجرب اي برودكت من برودكتات الكولا، الشوجر اول شيء اللي نحس فيه لذعة السكر، وطبعا المياه الغازية اللي فيها هي اللي نحس فيها اكثر، بس هني نحس بطعم العناصر الطبيعية الموجودة داخل الكولا درينك. فيها طبعا الجنجر، الزنجبيل والكراميل، وبعد what we told me?
You'll have the stronger flavour of the ginger root.
Yeah.
So that's what they
But
use.
it's كولا نفس الطعم ترى almost the same but healthier. You feel that it's healthier.
And you're tasting more than just sugar, which is important. But once again,
And I think it's good that we will show them that if we will compare between the product that I have and your product.
So what you'll find is that all soft drinks need to have a level of sugar in it. We do know this.
Yeah.
So in this brand, this other brand, it is over, I think it's 10 to 11 grams of sugar.
Yes, it's around, the sugar is around 10.6.
Okay, so it's over 10 grams of sugar, and with this, it is 7.8. So for a similar sized product, it's a lot less sugar, and that's what we need, a lot less sugar in what we are enjoying.
Caffeine in it?
There is caffeine.
How much?
The caffeine, it does not mention. But we
Okay.
can still find out, we can add that later.
Okay, so but whenever you buy any product, it's good to know what is it containing. And this is the most thing that I love in Think Gourmet. They care about what kind of products they bring and how healthy it is. So this is the most thing that you can find in Think Gourmet products. You can go to the website, search for the best product that is will care, and whenever you want to care about your health.
And it's all about quality as well.
Quality.
Because you have brands that are available across the world, across the region. So you want quality.
Yes.
And not just the price. You want to know that what you're having is better for you. Because as soon as you have light or diet and these kind of things, when you get diet drinks, they tend to add other things that are not sugar.
Yeah.
So if you can get the reduced sugar, but you can get full flavour, it's going to be better for you. So what we're going to do now, with cola, people enjoy cola for what it is. So what we're going to do, we're just going to do a little something. You know, you could possibly do this for the kids at home who want something a little bit different. So what I've got here is Maraschino Cherries. So I'm just going to throw in a couple here, because everyone loves cherry cola. So we get Maraschino Cherries that you can just easily get in the supermarket, and then what we're going to do, we're going to just put in 4. Because when you for you, we'll do 5. Okay, just for you. So we'll do 5. So what we're going to do, when you normally buy a cherry cola from the cold store, is that once again, I'll take the cola and then they'll add like a cherry syrup, and it's more artificial flavors, and it's more stuff that you don't want in your system. So what we're going to do is stuff that you can do at home. You can get a little jar from the supermarket. Then what we're going to do, we're just going to take a little muddler. You can anything. You can use the back handle of a spoon. And then what we're going to do, these have been maraschino cherries. Everyone knows what they are. You normally see them on the top of cupcakes and these kinds of things. So we're just going to muddle that to just get a lot of the juice and the syrup out. And then what we're going to do we have any ice left? We'll add a little bit of ice. A little bit left. If I can get that out.
Let me help you.
Yeah. So we're just going to add, here we go. Let's do this. Sorry, I'm going to be all hands in. We've just got to make this happen. So
want me to drink that?
I sanitized.
I know,
We're good
just
to go.
kidding.
So then what we're going to do, so we've added the cherries. You're not going to see it, it's naturally dark anyway, but we've muddled it a little bit. We'll put in the bottom of a rocks glass and we're just going to gently fill with the cola. That's it. Lots of ice. We don't want to dilute the product. Then what we do, we just get ourselves a little bit of a spoon. Yeah, a little stirring spoon, or any spoon that you have. Is all that matters. And we just whack that in there and then grab yourself a straw and then here we go, homemade cherry cola.
Yeah, very nice.
Very subtle, but yeah, able to make cherry cola at home.
Actually, the taste is good. I don't do a ton of sugar. Whenever I've been trying the cherry coke before.
Yeah, where you get that sugar high. So now we're able to enjoy it, have the cherry cola without it heavily loaded with sugar.
Yes. It's very nice. But I love this more. What is my second drink?
It is still here. So what we'll do, we'll whack the drinks on the counter.
شوفوا الشكل. Look how it is.
So these are the drinks that we discussed today. So we have the apple and blackberry with the lemon and mint, beautifully layered, lots of ice, shaken, layered on top. So it's a nice and easy cocktail that you can make at home. And then we had the rose lemonade where we just added some green tea to make it a little bit healthier, soften the sugar a little bit, and you can share it between
Everyone.
family. So you can spread it so one bottle can spread a lot further. And then also the natural cola flavours of the Curiosity Cola, and then being able to add cherries. Now for the competition at home, what I'm going to ask you is, I want you to tell me from which country is the rose oil from? Which country is the rose oil from? I mentioned that before. You answer that and you will go into the running to win that beautiful hamper for. And then, so how do they do it? I believe they go online to Think Gourmet BH.
Yes. I will tell you something. Please, you should go and check all the quality product which is in Think Gourmet. Check it, do your shopping, because you can also get your products till home whenever you will order, and you can get 20 to 30%. The rate is for the product is cheapest. I tried it. Plus you can get the 10% discount whenever you use my discount code ZERI10, and you just add it and you will get your discount. لكل اللي قاعد يتابعنا موقع Think Gourmet، دشوا عليه شوفوا الكواليتي اللي موجودة لكل المنتجات اللي عندنا في Think Gourmet. Please show them, take them around here with kind of the products that we have and Think Gourmet. This is some of the products that we have. You can find lots of good, healthy products, and the price is 20% less than what you can find in the market. There is so many amazing products. This is pasta, mixed sauces you can find, and this is amazing. You have to try it. It's really amazing and healthy. You can feel it, and you will not find it anywhere in the market. The same price that you will find it here on our website. And definitely this kind of a product, the oats, they have amazing oats. This is my favorite. and all of them they are really great. طبعا أنواع الحليب اللي ما يقدرون يشربون الحليب المنتجات الحيوانية. طبعا هذا الحليب جاي من الألموند، اللوز، وأيضا عندنا من الوالنات، وعندنا من الأوت والصويا. مختلف الأنواع البرودكت بحسب طبيعة كل جسم وكل شخص. عندي وايد من الصديقات ومن الناس اللي أنا أعرفهم عندهم حساسية من بعض أنواع المنتجات أو من بعض الألبان. أما هذه المنتجات اللي موجودة فهي توفر لكم على حسب يعني الطعم اللي أنتم تحبونه، وتقدرون أنتم تجربون البرودكتات هذه. تشوفون المنتجات هذه طبعا في السوبر ماركتس، ولكن تشيكوا عليهم، شوفوا الفرق بين المنتجات اللي موجودة على الموقع، على موقع Think Gourmet، وأيضا بين المنتجات الموجودة في السوبر ماركتس في المحلات. بتشوفون فرق السعر تقريبا من 20% to 30% عند Think Gourmet أرخص. So you can find the best price ever. And the healthier, the best quality products you can find it in Think Gourmet. والتوصيل طبعا إذا كان السعر يكون أعلى من 50 دينار راح تحصلون البرودكت اللي عندكم فري. التوصيل راح يكون فري. أما إذا أقل راح يكون التشارجز بمبلغ بسيط جدا. What else?
Well, not only the fantastic products, but it can all be delivered. So for those who do not wish to go out and go to the supermarket and these kind of things, all these products can be delivered to your home. Not only with the discount, but delivered to your home, which is most important.
Yeah. And what else? Let's enjoy
We can enjoy our drinks, and if you would like to have your own little Fentimans family gathering, you can contact me at shannon@standoutevents.me, shannon@standoutevents.me, and we can arrange a little Fentimans gathering in the privacy and safety of your own home. So, Zahrah, thank you very much for joining us today.
Thank you, Shannon. It was amazing, and it was a pleasure meeting you today.
Absolute pleasure. And we hope you go in and check out Fentimans, and we'll be back with another video in no time with more fantastic products from Think Gourmet. Thank you very much for joining us. Have a fantastic day and enjoy the rest of your week.